Estimating and budgeting are crucial elements in a successful construction process. Today, we're diving into the heart of these components, revealing how they protect the financial backbone of a project and ensure seamless operations. By accurately estimating and budgeting, we can foresee and mitigate potential financial risks before they become detrimental. It's like having a crystal ball that predicts your project's financial future. Remember, in construction, estimating and budgeting are not just about numbers, they are about success. But what are the different levels of estimating in construction? Let's delve into this. To begin with, construction estimation is an intricate and complex process which, if not done correctly, can lead to significant errors in project cost and schedule. Therefore, it is divided into 5 main levels to ensure accuracy and precision. These levels of estimation are the order of magnitude, conceptual, preliminary, detailed, and definitive estimates. A Class 5 estimate is an order of magnitude estimate. It is the most basic of all the estimates and is usually formulated at the very inception of a construction project. It's at this stage where we start building a rough picture of the project. At this point, only the basic details of the project have been identified. Thus, it has the highest contingency among all the levels, typically hovering around 30% to 50%. This is because, in this initial phase, we are mostly dealing with unknowns and uncertainties. Next, we arrive at a Class 4 or conceptual estimate. As the name suggests, it's during this stage that the project starts to take form and move past the inception phase. It's a stage where we're beginning to gain a more concrete understanding of what the project requirements are and look like. More details are being defined. The design is getting refined, and as such, we see a drop in the level of contingency. It's usually around 20% to 40% at this point, indicating that we're gradually moving from uncertainty to a more defined path. Following the conceptual estimate is a Class 3 or preliminary estimate. This estimate offers a more comprehensive view of the project, akin to viewing a vast landscape from a high mountain peak. With more clarity on the project requirements and design, the contingency is further reduced to around 10% to 30%. Every element of the project is considered, but not in extreme detail, hence the slightly reduced contingency. A Class 2 estimate or detailed estimate is the next level of estimation. Imagine zooming into that landscape for a closer look at the smaller aspects and more detailed view. It's at this level where costs are broken down to more minute details. This stage is crucial for the budgeting and procurement processes. Every cost and resource is evaluated and accounted for, and every possible scenario is considered. Thus, the contingency falls further to around 5% to 20% as we're reducing uncertainties and unknown elements. Finally, we reach the Class 1 definitive estimate. This estimate is the most thorough and complete. It's akin to examining the project with a magnifying glass. It's used for final contract approval and project execution. It's the apex of estimation where we have the highest level of accuracy. With all aspects of the project already examined and finalized, the contingency now is at its lowest, around 3% to 15%. Despite the increased effort and time, the accuracy of an estimate has also progressively increased. Each level serves a unique purpose and contributes to efficient project management. As we go from one level to the next, we decrease the level of contingency, thereby increasing the confidence in the project estimates. Remember, the accuracy of an estimate increases with each level, and so does the time and effort involved, but the percentage of contingency decreases. Now, what about contingencies? How do they play into these different estimating levels? Contingencies are essentially buffers for those unexpected costs that life, or rather construction, loves to throw our way. Now, in the world of estimates, as we reviewed previously, not all are created equal. Class 5 estimates have the highest contingencies due to their broad nature and the number of unknowns. As the unknowns are identified, the design further defined, contingencies are reduced. With more clarity and precision, we're better equipped to anticipate costs. So, contingencies ensure that unexpected costs don't derail your project. In order to ensure budgets and estimates are accurate, within the different levels of detail, it is important to utilize cost experts such as NCD to help navigate these different levels of estimates and have the ability to compare new projects to similar prior projects for guidance. Accurate estimating and budgeting, therefore, are the cornerstones of a successful construction project.